What's good, guys? Welcome to today's video. I didn't want to have to do this, but after watching this trailer,
まだ誰も見たことのない究極の戦士。そいつの名前はスーパーサイヤ人ゴッド。
yeah, this trailer, I had to, because this pissed me off, man. At a certain point, you just have to stop. Seriously, you have to stop. And as you can see by the title, yeah, Dragon Ball Z is definitely turning into Power Rangers. And what I mean by that is that they just keep going and going and going when it's like, okay, at some point you just have to end it and just end it for good. Because now you're just doing stuff now. You're just doing stuff to keep the dream alive. Now, when Dragon Ball first started, I am an original Dragon Ball fan. My mother can tell you, my father can tell you, I love Dragon Ball Z. From the original Dragon Ball to the video games to even the manga, I am a Dragon Ball fan. I was waiting up all night to see Super Saiyan 3. When we finally got it, I was excited. But now, with all of this extra shit that they're doing with Dragon Ball, I can't take it anymore, man. It's literally the Power Rangers thing all over again. And what I mean by that, for those who don't know, is Power Rangers is a series that came out in the 90s. Everybody loved Power Rangers. Power Rangers was the best. Everybody was into it. You had your different color ranger that you just loved, and you just want, everybody wanted to be Tommy, and it was just like amazing. You either wanted to be the Red Ranger, you wanted to be the Blue Ranger. Well, you didn't want to be the Blue Ranger, but you wanted to be the Black Ranger. You know, you had your yellow, you had your pink. You know, who was you crushing on the most? Like, these were the conversations back in the day. But then they just kept going, and they kept doing spinoffs, and they kept changing it and switching Rangers and switching what it was about and who's the main character. And it just went even further, and they kept going. And year after year after year, you get Power Ranger, Power Ranger, Power Ranger, until you end up with this. No one cares. No one wants to see this anymore. And that's what's happening with Dragon Ball. When Dragon Ball Z first came out, it was amazing. You gave us Dragon Ball, the original, a little bit after you gave us Dragon Ball Z. And then we got Dragon Ball Z GT. Amazing. I thought GT was going to be the end of Dragon Ball. The way they ended GT, Goku riding Shinron into the sunset. Amazing. Amazing. Good ending. Let's keep it that way. Then I had no problem with Dragon Ball Z Kai. I had no issue with you guys coming out with it again, just to give the newer generation a little bit more insight into Dragon Ball, shortening up the episodes just a little bit, so that way it's not dragging out as long as Dragon Ball Z did. Didn't have a problem with the drag out. But I get what you guys are trying to do with Dragon Ball Z Kai. Now, you lost me with Dragon Ball Super. I did watch it. I was invested. I was into it. It was just more comedic and more filler episodes and unnecessary things. Like, I don't give a damn about Goku finding a job. Like, what? Piccolo raising Pan as a baby. I don't give a damn. Piccolo's supposed to be training. That little baby needs to be outside of that crib and doing some damn push-ups. That's what I want to see. That's what Dragon Ball Z was about. But you give me fucking nanny Piccolo. Ugh. That's what you do for me. And yes, this could be just, oh, Unc, you just being an old man. Yeah. But seriously, the filler episodes are ridiculous. And even with the manga, you gave me Black Frieza. I got excited about Black Frieza. And yes, I understand. Akira, may he rest in peace. He did pass away. And I guess you guys are lost. But you gave me Black Frieza and took Black Frieza away from me. I am a Frieza fan. Frieza was my favorite villain besides the Joker. You gave me him and then you take him away. It's messed up. Then you just give me all these different Dragon Ball Z movies to try to pass the time, and You're just dragging it out with putting the movie into the manga like I didn't already see the movie. Like, come on, superhero, super freaking hero. You guys got to do better. You guys got to do better. The Dragon Ball Z movies were amazing, tier 1 movies. Like, then you give me superhero. Now you gave me Super Saiyan. You gave me Super Saiyan God. The movie was cool with that too. Was okay with that. But to then remake the same thing again and try to paint it as something new, come on, man. No, you can't do that. Can't do that to me. As a fan, you just can't do that, man. This is where the fall of Dragon Ball begins. Not to mention Dayama. I'm sorry if I mispronounced that. I'm not big on pronunciations. It's not my cup of tea. If I mispronounced it, I do apologize. But that was crap. The best thing about that was Super Saiyan 4, but I wasn't even excited about that because I was confused. Because in GT, you had to go grade 8. I go from grade 8 to now he can just turn Super Saiyan 4. That what? So how are we going to correlate that into Dragon Ball Super? Or are we just going to keep this as a separate series? Which then kind of makes it more confusing because they're both after the Majin Buu saga. So how did all of this fit in one moment? It's confusing. Just like Power Rangers. You tried to tie it all in together, but it doesn't make no sense. So now you have to keep doing these spin-offs to keep grasping at straws and keep trying to get these people attention where you just can figure out an ending and figure out a way to just end it. It's okay. It's fine. Dragon Ball Z, I promise you, will never go anywhere. Dragon Ball will never go anywhere. You will always have fans. I promise you, nobody's going anywhere. It's just, you're going down a rabbit hole that I really feel like it's going to make it worse rather than it gets better. So as a fan, I will continue to support. I probably won't watch this movie. I will not watch this movie. But y'all let me know if I'm tripping. Let me know. But if you want to see more videos like this, type it in the comments on what you guys want me to discuss or what you guys want me to talk about. Please make sure to like and subscribe. And if you want to check out and have these conversations live, I do stream on Twitch talking about anime every Monday and sometimes on Friday. So if you want to, click the link below. Follow me on Twitch so you guys can keep up to date and we can have these conversations. Catch y'all later. Peace. Thank you for making it to the end of the video. Appreciate you. Check out some of my other videos or subscribe to the channel so that we can keep updated with what's going on. Also, check me out on Twitch. Appreciate you.